Okay, principle number 4. Principle 4. God does not need anything. God's perfection is absolute. Therefore, receiving is not relevant to God. Wanting to receive something means that something is lacking. As nothing is lacking in God, the desire to receive is not relevant to God. So in the last principle, we learned that embedded in our essence is the desire to receive. That's the creation. And here the principle is saying that in the essence of the source of reality, there's no desire to receive. That what was actually created, what the source of reality created that was not in the source of reality, the whole new thing that came into existence, is the desire to receive, is a lack, which was created in order to then fill that lack with the goodness so that the creation could enjoy the goodness. But that in the source of reality itself, that source of reality is flowing, everything that's happening here. We learn there is no desire to receive. That perfection from which everything is flowing is absolute. It's only giving. The creation, ourselves, we are created with desire to receive. All of creation that we're experiencing here is levels of desire to receive. Every movement that we make, any movement that is made implies there's a desire to receive. We move in order to fulfill a desire. It says in the Kabbalah that we don't move a finger from here to there unless we're doing some sort of computation inside of ourselves that thinks that it will somehow be beneficial for us. We'll get something from it. So all of our movement is from desire to receive. So all of creation, our souls, but also all the different levels, the mineral level, plant level, animals, humans, all are manifestations of desire to receive. If we look at even take a mineral, so if we zoom in and look at the particles, the atoms that are spinning and moving, there's a lot of movement inside the minerals that seem to us to be dormant. So all of that movement is manifestations of desire to receive, manifestations of the creation. Now the level of desire to receive of a rock is obviously much less than the desire to receive of a plant, which is much less than the desire to receive of an animal, which is much less than the desire to receive of humans. But the idea is that all of the creation, that new thing created outside of the source of reality that did not exist in the source of reality, is the desire to receive. That's the creation. And here in this principle is saying that in the source of reality itself, there's no desire to receive. Only giving. Pure giving. Now it begs the question that if we say that God desired to give goodness to creation, desires to give goodness to creation, so doesn't that imply that there is a desire, that desire, isn't that a desire to receive? Isn't that somehow, so if God wants to give goodness to creation, so doesn't that want, that's a movement, isn't that coming from a place of serving something inside of the interest of God to give? So the Kabbalah says, it seems like that, but no. It says that although the essence of God is unknowable to us, we learn that the source of reality itself has no desire to receive, and all of that bestowing of goodness, that desire to give goodness to creation, that put all of our reality into effect, is completely for us, completely altruistic. It's a pure giving. that it doesn't serve anything to the source of reality. So what we're learning here from this principle is that although we learned that the creation was created a desire to receive, but it's saying here that at the source of our reality, there's no desire to receive, only desire to give. Okay, so let's read it one more time. Principle 4, God does not need anything. God's perfection is absolute. Therefore, receiving is not relevant to God. Wanting to receive something means that something is lacking. As nothing is lacking in God, the desire to receive is not relevant to God. The idea that all of our reality is coming from a state of perfection, a state of pure giving and unconditional love that is giving only to us. And that in the source of our reality, there is no desire to receive. Okay, so we'll end here and God willing, go on to principle number 5.